Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm Sarah, that's Ellis, and this is our truck camper. We love to adventure in the great outdoors, and we have hiked, camped, and splashed in some truly amazing places over the last few years. We don't know where all we'll get to visit in the future, but we want to continue adventuring, and we're taking you along with us. After many weekends working on projects, we have finally finished the remodel of our camper, which was an adventure of its own. So this means that it is time to finally get back out there part-time. This time around in our new rig. Follow along to see where our adventures take us next.
Such a beautiful evening. Oh my goodness. I didn't see that peak before. Look at that one. Oop. It's just sneaking in right there. Looks like a pyramid. Wow. That's so cool. Well, hello friends. Happy weekend and welcome back to another video. This week we have met back up. Oh, there's Ellis. This week we have met back up with my parents. Surprise, surprise. They're staying out here with some of their friends. Their friends are hosts at a national forest campground. So I am staying in one of the sites here. This week we're really going to be enjoying and soaking up our last time here in the mountains before we go back home and get back to real life. A lot of new smells around here. Ooh, don't eat that. You guys, you already know this. My dad does so much for me. He has Starlink over here at his rig next to the host site. My rig is a little bit further around in the campground. He has run very long extension cords, longer than I knew that he owned, and has extended out a mesh network so that way I will have internet for the first time in weeks. Remarkable. I kept telling him, don't worry about it, don't worry about it, and he kept going back and finding more extension cords and more extension cords. Oh my goodness, it is such a luxury. We will soak it up for the couple of days that we're here. Okay, Ellis, stop eating rocks. That's enough. Whew. It is a chilly morning. Alice and I slept pretty good last night, except for sometime a little bit before 4 a.m. Alice alerted me. She said that there was something going on that I needed to know about. So we went and looked out all the windows. I turned on all the outside lights. I didn't see anything around, but I almost thought I heard something. This campground has been seeing a lot of bear activity, so maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I don't think that squirrel likes you very much, Ellis. I'll be back once the coffee's going. You'll be fine. Her stick just snapped in half. But look at those rings. I don't know if you can see. There's dark, there's light, dark, and then light, and then kind of a medium-ish color. It's the outer part. It's the other end. Much more light, and then a little bit of kind of medium color. Huh. It's neat. You want it back? Well, there isn't a cloud in the sky this morning. Here in a few minutes, Ellis and I are going to be heading down to my parents' trailer, and we're going to be having breakfast with them to get ready for a ride. They said we were going to go up some mountain around here. I don't know. I'm not as familiar with this area as they are. Ellis may hang back from this ride. I'm not sure if she's going to go or not today. She was really tired yesterday after the day that we had. So this is supposed to be a pretty short ride, so I think she might just hang out in the camper. And then when we come back, we'll find some kind of stream to splash in or something like that. Time for us to go inside. Come on. Stairs. Good girl. Good girl. You're smart. No, that does not mean you get to come back out. Oh! Ellis. She really doesn't want to go in. Okay, so we've had breakfast, and now Dad, Ellis, and I are going to go for a walk around the campground. See what kind of trouble we can get up to.
And then we went down and we came up over there. And Ray and I hiked up to the top of it.
That's where the sheep were?
Huh?
That's where you said the sheep were?
The sheep were between those 2 points.
So here in a little bit, Mom, Dad, some of their friends, and I are going to be going on a trail ride nearby. It's only going to be a couple hours, so Ellis is going to stay here in the camper. I've opened up all the windows, turned on all the fans. She should be nice and comfy in here for a nap. And I know that she's been exhausted with all the moving we've done in the last week or so, so she should definitely enjoy this time alone. Ellis, you ready for some me time? Oh, look at that little sleepy face. Ready for a nap. Yes, ma'am. Alright, I'm getting all suited up for the trail. I like to wear pretty much the same clothes every day I go out with them. So that way, less of my clothes end up covered in dust. See all these fresh marks on the tree? What do you think makes those? I don't know. Some kind of animal, so like a deer, bear, moose. Seems pretty low for a moose. I have no idea. Thoughts with Sarah. Where are you going? Up. Up. All right. Alright, well we have made it back from our ride. It got to about like 74, 75 degrees in here. So it's a really nice, pleasant temperature in here for Ellis while we were out on our ride. We had a lot of fun on our ride, but now it is lunchtime, so I have come over here to collect Ellis and make some coffee to go with my lunch. Surprise, surprise. We're gonna walk across the street here from the campground over to the creek. Time for a splash. In the creek and really enjoyed it and got so dirty racing around afterwards. I had to hose her down when we got back, and now we're just enjoying being out here. It is probably the warmest day we've had on this trip since we got up in the mountains so far. It's probably about 80, yeah, probably about 80 out here, which is perfect for splashing around the creek, right, Ellis? Now that we have spent some more time in the camper, I have started noticing some things that eventually, not right away, I'll want to get updated as well. So I'm just going to write a list of it while I'm thinking about it. First is definitely the mounting of the stairs. You probably see me connect and disconnect the stairs as we go to move. The way we have them mounted right now, my dad says it's not stable enough for bouncing down the road. And if we were able to have them disconnected at the back, it would make it much faster for our setup. So that is first and foremost. Oh, I've missed the most obvious one. A new refrigerator of some sort. It won't be identical to that one for sure, mainly because there's no way to fit one in that's that size. The refrigerator must have been placed into the camper before the roof went on because it does not fit out the back door. There is no way for it to exit in one piece. I'm sure we're going to have to come up some way of practically cutting it in half in order to get it to come out. So whatever new refrigerator I put in there is going to have to be smaller. And with the new refrigerator is going to come some kind of new cabinetry over there as well, because the new refrigerator is going to be smaller. It won't take up as much room, and I might be able to fit in an extra small cabinet or maybe a drawer or two. New let's see, what else do I need to replace or fix? Well, I think that'll about do it for our list for now. But I'm sure I'll think of more as time goes by. Alright, so Alice and I just made it back to the camper from our campfire. We are going to get all bundled up and go to bed here pretty quickly. And we're going to have an early morning out of here in the morning. We have a long trail that we're planning on riding tomorrow, so Alice is going to be going with us, which is why she didn't go today, so she could rest up and be ready for tomorrow's ride. So we're going to call it an early night to prepare for our early morning tomorrow. See you guys then. Night. What are you eating? Drop it. No, spit it out. Don't eat rocks. That's straight up bananas. Ellis. Stop it. Anyway. What are you doing, you little nonsense dog? Oh, look at you. Where are you? Squirrel wins this round. Oh, you got me. You actually got me that time. Okay, bye. Put them in the truck. Mosquito.